Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to another TIRZA'S Tarot Tuesday. First off, I apologize for not posting one last week. Reason being, I felt sick. Was a tummy bug, something. It wasn't too bad, but obviously, when you're feeling like that, intuition doesn't really flow so well. So I decided I'd just stay in bed, lie down, and wait until it's over, and drink lots of peppermint tea with fresh leaves from the plant I'm growing outside. So yeah, that was that. I tend to, when I'm physically not feeling well, I tend to kind of burrow up in my in my bed or on the couch with with a blanket and just wait until it gets over and done with. Like animals, they kind of crawl into some hiding space and it's a bit like that. Not quite as bad, I guess, but yeah. So health was the priority. Anyway, I'm back and I'm happy to be here with you again. So excited. I think I need to put some more gas into this one and I can figure out how to do that. Anyway, so let me give you some wonderful, great energy from the sage. Just doing myself as well. I haven't done that in a while because I had that in the other room on my altar and kind of forgot to use it here. But I absolutely love smudging and it's such great vibes. Got everything up here. Need to do at the bottom as well. So yeah. Okay, I think that's good. And yeah, so let's begin. I love my singing bowl, by the way, which is, let me show you. So yeah, let me just put it up here. There we go. And let's start on our Tarot Tuesday reading, as usual, with the goddess for the coming week. So, how exciting. Busted. Now that's an absolutely lovely goddess. You know, the cat goddess is all about sensuality, self-indulgence, being in your body and feeling, obviously feeling worthy as well, because if you don't, you might just deprive yourself of things and live in complete how do you call it, austerity? But we need to remember once in a while to really indulge ourselves, celebrate our little victories or greater victories as well. But mostly, we celebrate the big ones and forget about the little ones. So that's another thing. And if you look at a cat, they are so smooth. And I mean, they're like yoga kings and queens just by being cats, isn't it? The way they can stretch and everything. And you don't have to be a yoga expert or even practicing yoga or anything, but think about how much better your body will feel when you stretch yourself once in a while. Just stretch yourself when you're lying in bed in the morning before you like jump up and things. Just go like, yeah. Use your voice with that as well. That kind of, gets rid of the tension, gives you better feeling. And yeah, you don't have to go to a nightclub and party the night away to, to involve your body with things. Or if you have some physical ailments or conditions, like I have some chronic injuries, so certain things I can't do. Just do whatever you can. Just, even if it's just rolling your shoulders and your arms and something like that, So just to kind of remind yourself that you have a body which is I should take my own advice more often. Okay. But yeah, so that's a nice thing, and remember, it doesn't really have to wallow in luxury all the time, but once in a while, have a little bit of a self-care routine in place that you do every day. Something that feels good, that's just for you, even if you take 5 or 10 minutes out of the day. Like if you're a busy mom of small children, I know I've got 3 children, so they're grown up now. The youngest is almost 17 now. The other 2 are already out of the house, but I remember how that was. You're always running after somebody, cleaning something up and preparing things and doing stuff and so on. But if you take 5-10 minutes at least to sit down, just breathe, and I don't know, read a chapter in a book, or have a little bit of a bubble bath. And they will be a lot shorter when you have little children than they used to be before or after. Now I can have long bubble baths again. But whatever you can fit in, or have a glass of wine once in a while. You shouldn't do that daily though. Don't want to turn anybody into an alcoholic here, but yeah, you know what I mean. Or a little piece of chocolate, sit down with your tarot cards, pull one, or just put on the music and dance through the house, just shake your tail feather a bit. Anything like that, anything that gives you joy, that gives you happiness. Might even if you have a bit of time for yourself, take yourself out for a meal, even if you haven't got anybody to go with you. Because very often we think like certain activities we don't do by ourselves alone, and we feel like that's like a social activity, so you do it with somebody else, or more people, whatever. But you can totally do that as well. You can people watch, you can read a book while you're eating or something, whatever you feel like. And just relax and be in yourself and really enjoy yourself. So that is something you can absolutely do. So don't forget about the pleasures in life with all that. I have to work, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to be active, I have to take action. All that kind of production treadmill. Okay, find that counterbalance. So, right, so let's see. Let me just put that to the side. What the tarot cards say. Okay. So, that's wonderful. Yeah, so we've got the King of Cups. Okay, yeah. So that's all about like your intuition, being in the flow, and being emotionally mature as well. About love, it could be a partner, it could be somebody who's emotionally supporting you, maybe in a more active, like masculine way. The King of Cups doesn't have to be a man representing a man. It's a personality card, so it can be another person, it can be a personality trait within you, or you can it can also remind you, it's like you've got everything, you are an expert in the field of this water energy, right? So the element water, that's like for flow, for intuition, for emotions and feelings and that. So you've got what it takes. Don't doubt yourself, and sit with that, which ties in really nicely with Bastet as well. It's like do something for yourself, and you can give a good example to others around you in the process, just by how you live, how you treat yourself as well. Don't run away from your feelings, don't put them on the back burner because you've got everything else to do. Just really sit with that, and you have all the tools and skills that you need to really kind of, sort things out for yourself within, to give support to others as well. That's another thing. The king is a leader, obviously. And, so you can show by example, basically. It's not about teaching in the sense of, being a teacher with a blackboard. Now I'm going to go do a course about this or whatever. It's really about, if you take yourself seriously, you're teaching others how to not only treat you, but it's also about, you kind of give them a subconscious permission to do the same for themselves, which is very empowering. That's where we want to go, isn't it? We want to be able to, to put more light in the world. When we shine our own light and we're in the flow, and we're really doing the work at whatever. And that also goes with the second card, which is the Hermit. That means take some time for yourself. These cards are really like, go within, which is also cool with Busted. I mean, she's a very social goddess. She can be, there used to be a big festival as well where they celebrated her, and it was like, it was just for adults, and it could get quite sexy and all that. And when a baby was conceived from that, that was a special lucky person. So it wasn't about like, oh, that's not the father or whatever, or you cheated on me. It's like, that festival was like, everything goes, have fun, let your hair down and go for it kind of thing, and that kind of joy, that exuberant joy, and really like letting it all out. That was, but this is tempered in this case with the Hermit. That's like, it's more about going inside, connecting to yourself, and then shining that light from within. You don't have to go and approach people with that. You don't have to go have a party and things like that. It's just from you within that shines that light on the outside, but you need to take that time to go within and work on yourself. Work through your emotions and everything. Just even if you're happy and you don't have problems or anything, just sit down in the evening, go through your day, and mentally just quickly say, oh, how did I feel, whatever, and just kind of digesting that a bit, and that really helps to calm you down. Have some more insights, because they will come up, no matter how good your life is. It can be wonderful insights, it can be like, oh my God, this is going so great, it didn't used to be like that. And then you might understand why that is, what has changed, how you've grown, and why it's different now than it used to be, that kind of thing. And take that joy, that time for yourself, that pleasure that you derive from this, and take yourself seriously and go within. But the third card is the Knight of Wands. So that is like all fiery passion, outgoing and whatever. And it's like, yeah. Let's go out there, do shit. I'm on a mission. I'm moving forward. So, here we go. Sorry. Yeah, that's okay, isn't it? So yeah. So the Knight of Wands is like, it's all about inspiration and things. And it's like, I've got this great idea, and I have to do it right away and just run for it. And sometimes it's like, you might get carried away with things, but because we have the other things before that, and the other cards before that, the King of Cups and the Hermit, it tempers the Knight of Wands, and it's like, okay, you don't just go do it without thinking about, oh, I've got this idea. It's like, I'm doing. No, what you do is you take aligned action. You burn with that, that insight and that feeling that you got, connecting with yourself, checking back in with yourself, and doing something good for yourself. That will give you ideas and things, and then you're inspired, and then you can take action on that. All right? So that is how this week's gonna go. Go within, check back, think things through, feel them out most of all. Really use your intuition. If use your tarot cards, oracle cards, whatever, and and then take action based on that. And that's gonna feel so good, so right, and so empowering and joyful and exciting when you do that, and because otherwise, if you just keep doing, and you're not in the right space and energy that you're doing that with, you're going to end up in burnout, because you're going to do more and more and more because you don't get the results and that you want, and then poof, breakdown. Worst case scenario. But what I'm saying is really take that aligned action. It's all there. You've got everything that you need. Feel that out. Feel your own feelings first. Do something good for yourself, and that's gonna then create that kind of energy and emotion, to carry you forward and go like, oh yeah, this is what I can do, and so I'm going to take action on this one now, and that's going to feel so good. So then you can run with it, like, gallop, like the knight is galloping the horse, as you can see. So, okay, so first get your inner time and then bring it out into the world. Have a wonderful week. Lots of love. And I'll see you soon. Bye.